Okay, well, this video is going to be a shit show. Fuck the American Dream, an essay written by me. Take one. They sold us a lie, a shiny, sugar-coated, white picket fence fantasy. A 9 to 5 until you die, wrapped in stars and stripes and plastered on billboards between car commercials and political campaigns. Work hard, and you can be anything. Play by the rules, and you'll get everything you ever wanted. Own a home, raise a family, retire with dignity. Bullshit. The American dream, I used to believe in it. Maybe not fully, but enough to chase it, enough to lose sleep over it, enough to stretch myself thin, trying to fit into its mold. I was told that it was a path to success. But whose success? And at what cost? Because here's what they don't tell you. They don't tell you that chasing the dream will leave you broke, not just in your bank account, but in your soul. They don't tell you that the ladder that they want you to climb is leaning against the wall that was never built for you. They don't tell you that even if you work 60 hours a week, you might still need food stamps, and that your college degree comes with a huge debt, not opportunity. That health insurance is a luxury and therapy is a privilege. They call it freedom. But I've seen too many people imprisoned by their mortgage payments, by their car loans, by their student debt, and the suffocating fear of falling behind. Freedom? Where? Freedom to grind yourself into the ground for a paycheck that barely covers rent? Freedom to spend your life chasing titles and trophies and likes on screens, hoping that someone somewhere will finally say, "You made it." Fuck that. Because this isn't freedom. This is captivity with branding. A golden leash dressed up as liberty. And now, even the voices that question it, the comedians, the critics, the late night satirists, are being silenced. Stephen Colbert lost his show. Trump is threatening Jimmy Kimmel like we're in some banana republic with a vendetta president who can't take a joke. This is what it looks like when a country starts slipping into authoritarianism. Not all at once, but slowly. First you laugh, then you stop laughing. Then you realize they've taken your voice too. And while that's happening, we're busy fighting each other over pronouns, over flags, over lies, while billionaires write laws and corporations run the show. You want to know what the American dream is now? It's a GoFundMe for your kidney surgery. It's a Venmo link under a photo of a child with cancer. It's a teacher working 2 side hustles to afford insulin. We're the only developed country where illness equals bankruptcy, where education equals lifelong debt. And they call this freedom. No, this is profit disguised in progress. We turned healthcare into a stock portfolio. We turned learning into a luxury item. A university degree now costs the same as a house. And God help you if you were born poor, because you'll pay for that every single day with interest. The worst part, they still blame you. Not the system, not the lobbyists, not the bot politicians or broken policies. They tell you that you didn't work hard enough, that your suffering is your own damn fault, and you can slap a red hat on it and call it patriotism. You can blame immigrants, you can blame the poor, you can blame the woke, the tired. But it's still the same rigged system, just louder and angrier now. Voting for a billionaire who sells you resentment as freedom doesn't make you free. It makes you fooled, and I'm tired of pretending otherwise. I want meaning, I want peace, I want time to be still, time to feel, time to think, time to create, time to exist without being measured against productivity. But in this system, rest is rebellion, slowness is laziness, and if you choose joy over hustle, you're branded as a failure. I've watched friends lose themselves trying to live the dream, buying homes they couldn't afford just to prove that they had made it, staying in toxic jobs while their LinkedIn said they were successful, posting perfect pictures while quietly unraveling behind the scenes. And for what? To fit into a dream that was never meant for all of us. So let's be real. The American dream wasn't designed to be shared. It was built for a few on the backs of many, on stolen land with stolen labor. It was born out of inequality. It favors the wealthy. It worships whiteness. It thrives on competition, not compassion. It sells individualism as salvation while community crumbles. But they want you to keep dreaming and never wake up. Well, I'm awake. And I need to say this in full honesty, that I've had the privilege to step away from it all, to live in Germany where healthcare isn't a gamble, where education won't bankrupt you, where the system, for all its flaws, doesn't crush you just for being tired. I get to breathe differently. But I know not everyone has that luxury. Not everyone can just step away and leave. So when I speak with that awareness. Not to gloat, but to grieve, because escaping the fire doesn't mean that you forget the heat. And it doesn't mean that you stop fighting for those still burning. I want a life that doesn't need to be earned through exhaustion. I want a world where we measure worth with kindness, not credit scores. Where fulfillment isn't defined by square footage or job titles. Where we can be soft, we can be human, we can be whole. I want connection, real connection, not networking events or social climbing. I want art without algorithm, love without contracts, work that feeds the soul, not just the stock market. And I know I'm not alone. More and more of us are waking up, questioning, resisting, redefining what success even means. We're opting out. We're leaving high-paying jobs for slower lives, trading ambition for authenticity, moving off the grid out of the cities, away from the noise, choosing therapy over trophies, silence over status, enough over excess. They'll call us un-American, ungrateful, dream killers. But maybe the real patriotism is in burning the myth to the ground and building something better in its place, something more honest, something more human, something more alive. So yeah, fuck the American dream. Not because I hate this country, but because I love my fellow American people. We Americans deserve better. We deserve more than just a dream. We deserve a future, and we don't need permission to create it.